Nothing worthwhile comes cheap. That's exactly why it takes rare, exceptional people to actually pursue it. Sit with that idea for a moment. Life was never meant to be simple. Growing isn't simple. Discipline isn't simple. Success isn't simple. But regret isn't simple either. The real question isn't whether hardship will show up. It's which kind of hardship you're going to pick. Success follows a pattern. It isn't chance, and it isn't some kind of magic trick. It comes from effort and self-control. Winning costs hard work. Losing costs regret. Each one demands payment from you. One builds a brighter tomorrow. The other robs you of it. Choose carefully. So many people start out fired up. They map out big plans. They dream of transforming their lives. But as soon as things get uncomfortable, they give up. Not because they weren't capable. Not because they weren't smart enough. They quit because they assumed the path would be smooth. It never was. And it never will be. Sturdy trees don't grow under ideal skies. They're shaped by storms. Gold gains its worth by surviving flame. Diamonds form under intense pressure. And people become remarkable by pushing through hardship. Hardship isn't your rival. It's your instructor. Don't hope for an easier road. Hope to become a better traveler. That statement holds real weight. Quit begging life to lighten up. Push yourself to grow tougher, sharper, more disciplined, more patient, because as you level up, everything surrounding you starts to shift too. There will be mornings when getting out of bed feels impossible, days where you can't spot any progress at all, times when you doubt yourself completely. Push forward anyway. Those aren't red flags telling you to give up. They're invitations to expand. Every hardship is really just one question in disguise. How much do you actually want this? Your answer shapes what comes next. Most people give up way too early. They plant a seed, tend to it for a handful of days, then abandon it because no fruit has appeared yet. Success doesn't reward those in a hurry. It rewards those who stick around. The harvest shows up only once the season of labor is complete, never sooner. Someday people will notice your achievements. They'll chalk it up to luck. They'll be impressed by what you've built. What they'll never witness is the sacrifice behind it. The solitary early mornings, the disciplined nights, the failures, the setbacks, the endless moments you refuse to walk away. That's the real foundation success is built on. So if you're up against something tough right now, don't lose heart. Be thankful instead, because rough roads tend to lead somewhere extraordinary. Smooth ones almost never do. The obstacles standing in your way today might become tomorrow's story that inspires somebody else. Keep this in mind. Your dream is owed your effort. Your future is owed your discipline. Your family is owed your very best. And you're owed the chance to find out what you're actually capable of. So don't flee from hardship. Walk straight into it. Grow because of it. Get stronger through it. Because none of this is going to be simple, but it will be entirely worth it. Here's a question for you. Why do so many people give up? Is it a lack of talent? No. Is it a lack of opportunity? Not necessarily. Most people quit for one straightforward reason. They assumed success would come easily, and when it didn't, they walked away. Success follows a pattern. It isn't chance, and it isn't magic. It's the product of hard work and self-discipline. That statement is straightforward, yet it carries enormous force, because it reminds us that success always demands effort. It always has, and it always will. There's no such thing as a shortcut to becoming exceptional. Some people convince themselves that one day, out of nowhere, everything will get easier. One day they'll suddenly feel driven. One day they'll suddenly feel sure of themselves. One day they'll suddenly have plenty of time. That day almost never shows up. Life doesn't reward sitting around and waiting. It rewards taking action. Success goes to the people who start moving even when the path ahead looks rough. Here's the truth. Every dream worth chasing comes with a cost. Want a healthy body? You'll need to give up comfort. Want financial freedom? You'll need to give up instant gratification. Want wisdom? You'll need to give up time to study and learn. Every reward asks for something up front. That's simply how life operates. Don't hope for an easier road. Hope to become a better traveler. That single idea changes everything. Stop asking for fewer obstacles. Ask for more inner strength. Stop asking for a smoother journey. Ask for deeper discipline, because once you become stronger, that same challenge can no longer knock you down. You've transformed, and that transformation changes everything. Take a look at nature. The butterfly has to fight its way out of the cocoon. The seed has to force its way through the soil. The eagle learns to soar by stepping away from the safety of its nest. Growth is always born out of struggle. Take away the struggle, and you take away the growth along with it. Hardship isn't a punishment, it's preparation. Plenty of people view obstacles as a cue to stop. People who actually succeed view them as a cue to grow. They understand that every challenge carries a lesson. Every setback builds toughness. Every failure sharpens wisdom. Nothing goes to waste as long as you're willing to learn from it. Discipline acts as the bridge connecting your goals to your achievements. And that bridge is never crossed while sitting in comfort. It's crossed through effort, through persistence, through showing up on days you'd rather not. Anyone can put in effort when they feel inspired. It's when the inspiration disappears that your true character shows itself. There will be mornings when your mattress feels far more inviting than your ambitions. Days when your growth seems non-existent. Weeks where nothing appears to be shifting at all. Don't let those stretches trick you. The biggest transformations often unfold silently. Just because you can't visibly track the growth doesn't mean it isn't taking place. Picture a sculptor at work. He hits the stone once, nothing happens. Twice, still nothing. 100 strikes, still nothing. Then one last hit, and the stone splits wide open. Was it that final blow that made the difference? No. It was every single strike leading up to it. Success operates the exact same way. Every ounce of effort counts, even in the moments you can't see any results yet. The people you look up to today have all lived through disappointment, rejection, failure, criticism, and plenty of self-doubt. What sets them apart is that they never let hardship become their excuse. They accepted that the road ahead would be tough, and they kept moving forward anyway. Remember this, an easy life rarely forges a strong person. A hard journey usually does. The struggles you're up against today might turn into the very reason you succeed tomorrow. Don't run from the struggle. Respect it, learn from it, grow through it. Because the path to greatness has never been simple, yet it has always been worth walking. Face the challenge head on, stay disciplined, keep pushing forward. And one day, you'll look back and see clearly that the difficult path is what forged the strongest version of you. Life will make demands of you, whether or not you notice, every single day. You will pay some kind of price. The only real question is which price you're prepared to pay. The discomfort of discipline or the ache of regret. One fades quickly. The other can haunt you for a lifetime. Success follows a pattern. It isn't chance, and it isn't magic. It's built from hard work and discipline. Discipline itself is far from simple. Rising early isn't simple. Pushing through fatigue isn't simple. Turning down distractions isn't simple. Staying committed even when no one's watching isn't simple. But neither is glancing back years down the road wondering what might have been. Regret is a quiet weight to carry. It doesn't show up all at once. It builds gradually. One chance you let pass, one promise you broke, one more excuse, one more tomorrow. At the start, you barely even notice it. But eventually, it grows heavy because time refuses to wait and life refuses to pause. Don't hope for an easier road. Hope to become a better traveler. Those words point to a deep truth. The goal was never to eliminate the challenge. The goal is to grow stronger than it. Every disciplined choice makes you a bit tougher. Every excuse makes you a bit weaker. Your future takes shape based on which one you repeat. This is the moment where everything changes, not because life suddenly gets easier, but because you finally get harder to break. The mountain doesn't move. You do. Every early morning you chose over sleep, every distraction you refused, every promise you kept when no one was watching, none of it vanished. It compounded. It became armor. Somewhere ahead of you is a version of yourself standing on the other side of this struggle, looking back at today with nothing but gratitude, because today is where the transformation began. Regret is patient. It will wait decades to collect what discomfort could have paid today. Don't let it win. Pay the smaller price now. Rise when it's hard. Show up when it's inconvenient. Keep your word to yourself when breaking it would be so easy. This is how ordinary people become undeniable, not through luck, not through shortcuts, through relentless, quiet, disciplined days stacked one on top of another until the impossible simply surrenders. The road was never going to be easy. It was always meant to build something in you that comfort never could. So stand up, walk forward, become the person your future is waiting for.